Shot clock at 5. Here's Jokic. Lays it up and banks it in.
Great look for Jokic. Listen, we know he can hit the outside shot, but going to Nikola inside is a winning play.
Here's Westbrook. And here's Sabonis. And here's Schroeder outside. Counted from distance.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Johnson on the wing. Pass to Jokic. Outside Murray. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's DeRozan. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist.
A very aggressive drive by DeRozan. He pours on the gas when he gets going.
Outside Johnson. Sabonis against Jokic. Pass to Brown. Here's the 3. He drops it from range.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
DeRozan outside. Picked by Sabonis. Tipped away. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Sabonis.
Nice little flush there from Sabonis to cap off the possession.
The Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Gordon. And here's Jokic. Outside Murray. And he gets the bucket.
Look, we've come to expect this from Murray. He has a knack for hitting tough shots.
And Coach, the Kings know they need to get better defensively. But do they have the personnel is the question.
Well, so much of defense is about your commitment to making multiple efforts, in particular, contesting three-point shooters, an area they've struggled in tremendously. If you're starting to fix something, start there.
Now here's Murray, averaging almost 23 points a contest. A fantastic offensive player. Pass to Jokic. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
Here's Schroeder. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. That puts him in the lead. Jokic has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Yeah, I feel like Jokic doesn't even need to see the basket when he gets that close.
Levine against Johnson. Levine surveys the D. Westbrook left side. And another miss by Sacramento. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Denver. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
Yeah, and that one came down to their rebound. There was a big gap between the two teams there.
Yeah, their guys really got after it on the glass. Sometimes that's the difference maker between a win and a loss. Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure on him.
To the middle. Here's Sabonis. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Look, Sabonis understands that you've got to play with aggression in the paint. Use force down.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Gordon outside. Murray with it. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
First personal foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Denver.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
The free throw drops from Murray. And Grant, David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A., basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this. Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Jokic. He played a great game against Indiana. Here's Brown. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Brown's got his third bucket of the night.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
DeRozan for three. Denver grabs the miss. Their last encounter was in Denver.
It always helps when your opponent turns the ball over that many times. I thought it was the deciding factor overall.
Yeah, you got to think coach will show this one as an example of what not to do. You got to take care of the ball.
Now here's Jokic, a proven scorer in this league, averaging just over 25 a game.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Westbrook outside. Back to Schroeder. And he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Well, for a guard like Schroeder, you want to take advantage of those looks inside.
On the wing, Brown. Back to Murray. Pass to Johnson. Denver moving it around. Jokic, good.
Boy, he can't miss right now. This is as locked in as you get.
Kings trail by 9. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Domantas Sabonis is driven. He said, quote, "There's no calm time with me. There's a lot to work on to help my teammates and win games. That desperation to stay here in the NBA because I love it and try to get better, I'm always thinking about it, and I don't think that's going to change." Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Now here's Murray. 5 points in the game. Clock at 6. Pass to Jokic. And they double up Jokic. The Nuggets need to get one up. The three is up. Over Sabonis. Jokic, no good. Sacramento has gone 1 of 4 from deep. And DeRozan with the basket. On the assist by Levine. 6 points for DeMar DeRozan.
I just love his approach coming into tonight. Focused and aggressive.
Here's Johnson. Pass to Jokic. Gordon outside. From downtown. Drops in the three. And the Nuggets lead by 10.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
And timeout called by Doug Christie. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Here we go, fans. He's your Sacramento Kings Great Team.
Sacramento with some changes. Eubanks comes in for Sabonis, and Malik Monk subbed in for Schroeder. Pass to Monk. Outside Levine. There's the triple. Rebounded by Johnson.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Outside Murray. Here's Jokic. He's covered by Levine. Levine against Jokic. Shoots over Levine. Jokic's shot is good. And it's a 12-point Nugget lead.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Westbrook outside. On the wing, Levine, covered by Johnson. Levine passes to Westbrook, 6 on the shot clock. And he lobs it up top.
You know, Westbrook has run these pick and rolls countless times. Fantastic pass right there.
The Nuggets lead by 10. Murray scanning the floor. Here's Jokic. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Jokic has got 12 points in the game.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Well, there's a lot to like about Jokic. But Stan, you wanted to highlight a very specific skill.
Yeah, B.A., it's his fundamentals on the offensive glass. When he rebounds, he keeps it up high so that he can put it right back up. Bigs need to learn not to bring the ball down.
Now here's Murray. He's got 5. Jokic in the post. Pounded by Westbrook. Nikola Jokic again.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Pass to Eubanks. Now here's Levine. The 3 is up. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Murray against Westbrook. Murray passes to Brown. Gordon outside. Outside Johnson. From outside, off the mark. And here's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. They trail by 14. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
I'll tell you what, once things started to go downhill, their performance plummeted. It wound up getting pretty ugly.
Yeah, they just committed too many mistakes at both ends. But credit their opponent for being disruptive.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Outside Murray. Back to Jokic. Man, how about that? 8 for 9 now.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Kings trail by 16. Westbrook outside. Gordon against DeRozan. To end the drought. And that one drops. DeRozan's got 8.
So simple and so effective. DeRozan is a monster in the mid-range.
Gordon outside. On the wing, Brown. Gordon, the pass to Johnson. Inside. Oh, deflected. And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Stolen by Carter. And so it's Denver. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. We'll be right back with you shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Nuggets, this has been the game they've wanted to have.
They're looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
Kings trail by 14. On the court for Denver. Brown at the 2, Johnson at the 3. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. And it's Murray in at the point guard. Šarić, the pass to Sabonis. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
Murray against Carter. And they double up Jokic. Here's Brown. Knocks down the triple. Brown's got 12 points in the game.
Well, that's one of the things they like to do with Brown. Work him off ball.
Carter, the pass to Ellis. Sabonis with a screen on Johnson. Down low. That one's good. Sabonis. 6 points for Domantas Sabonis.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Jokic. Just 5 on the clock. The kick out to Johnson. Tries it from 16, and he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
Teammates benefit so much from playing with Jokic. He draws all the attention, then sets you up for the score.
To the paint. And there's Sabonis. That one's good. On the assist by Carter. Sabonis has got 4 points now in the quarter. Denver leading by 15. Stan, there seems to be an impatience to this Kings organization. Continuity is not the order of the day.
Well, yeah, B.A., and it can be disorienting for the players. You don't want to become complacent, but there's got to be a happy medium and some stability.
Jokic shot is good.
Another bucket from Jokic. He could dominate scoring-wise every night if he wanted to. He is that good.
Now here's Carter, still without a bucket. Monk for 3. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
This three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
That's right, crowd. Your 916 crew.
Schroeder, he's checked in for the Kings. And the Nuggets will go for a different look here. Jonas Valanciunas is checked in for Jokic. Watson comes in for Gordon. Brown, he's checked in for Johnson. And Tim Hardaway subbed in for Brown. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Murray. 5 points in the game. Six to shoot. It's Watson on the wing. Hits the trifecta. Watson's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Schroeder passes to Monk. To the middle. Sharic's shot is off.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Pass to Valanciunas. And here's Brown. Back to Valanciunas. Up again. Here's Watson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Watson's got 5 points now this quarter.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Now here's Schroeder. He's got 5, and he gets it to go.
I love the patience Schroeder demonstrated in the pick and roll there, allowing the play to develop.
Now Murray. 5 points in the game. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Pass to Sabonis. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And Grant, the son of Hall of Famer Arvydas Sabonis. How much do you think Domas modeled his game after his dad?
Well, B.A., I played against his dad. Arvydas was 5 inches taller, but the elite skill set shared in common. No doubt, Domas took a lot of pointers from his father.
Free throw drops for Sabonis. And one thing about this game, Grant, on any given night, you can see an upset.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players, so if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
DeMar DeRozan's checked in for the Kings. He's off on the second. Well, Domantas Sabonis already top 10 all-time in triple-doubles.
Yeah, he's a prolific scorer, rebounder, and playmaker. And B.A., he continues to add layers to his game, and he's still in the thick of his prime.
Now here's Hardaway. 17 points for him last game against Indiana.
You don't have to ask Hardaway twice. If the shot's available, he'll take it.
And timeout called by Doug Christie. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Well, Coach, the younger generation in the NBA just continues to get better and better.
Yeah, it's like anything, B.A. I mean, evolution is something that's real, right? People evolve and get better and build on the people ahead of them. You learn from the people ahead of you. The players watch guys as they grow up, and then they learn to do things. The next generation learns from them, and the skill level just continues to improve.
Brown's checked in for Denver. All right, let's take a second to view the 2K leaderboard and look at last season's top scoring squads. The Nuggets third.
And last year, I liked watching this team operate on the offensive end. The ball movement, the patience, the confidence. You love seeing all that come together.
Pass to Monk. Sacramento passing it around. Now Sabonis. Shoots over Valanciunas. Valanciunas with a rebound. And here's Denver. They're on an 11-3 run. Schroeder against Brown. Outside Brown. Now Valanciunas. Shot clock at 6. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
I mean, once Valanciunas gets it inside, we know what happens next. The big man is just doing his thing.
Now here's Schroeder. 7 points in the game. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
And one thing they've done well is take care of the ball. That's their first turnover of the game.
Levine, he's checked in for Ellis.
Zach LaVine.
The Nuggets have gone 8 for 9 here in the second. Right side Watson. Schroeder against Brown. Pass to Brown. Hardaway on the wing. Now Brown. Now here's Valanciunas. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And last season, the most efficient shooting season of Zach LaVine's career.
Yeah, B.A., 2.5% better in his free throw shooting. He would have had a 50, 40, 90 season on his hands, but his scoring is top tier.
The Kings making a switch here. Eubanks is checked in. That free throw good from LaVine. Well, like a lot of us in 2020, Zach LaVine was bitten by the golf bug.
Well, when the season came to a halt, he had to find something to do. I know you're big into that, although I bet Zach's got a little better swing than you, B.A.
I totally agree.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Let's go with a 3. Watson with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
On the wing, Brown fires the 3. DeRozan with the rebound. And here's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. They host the Hawks after this one, and that'll wrap up what has been a 5-game homestand for them. Fades and shoots, and it's good. Credit LaVine with the assist. And that's now 10 points for DeMar DeRozan. Schroeder against Brown. Here's Watson. Knocks it down from distance.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
The Kings have gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. Left side LaVine to the inside. Here's Eubanks. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds now. And here's Brown. Still no points. Valanciunas with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The rebound by Eubanks.
Now, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Pass to DeRozan. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Denver. Here's Hardaway. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Valanciunas down low. Eubanks is there, and the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a three-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And Sacramento making a change here. Saric checked in.
Jonas Valanciunas at the line for one.
One shot.
The veteran big man Valanciunas continues to be a solid rotational piece, a nightly double-double threat who enjoys throwing his weight around.
Now here's Levine. Last game, 26 points for him. Saric outside. This one for 3. Hauled in by Brown.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Pass to Hardaway. From outside the arc. Buries it from 3. Hardaway's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, shooting it really well in that spot. Hardaway Jr. lives from the corner.
Outside Levine. Here's DeRozan. They need this. The shot no good. Excellent defense there from Watson. Well, the Nuggets shooting 74%. Just an unbelievable offensive display here. Pass to Valanciunas. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Dario Saric.
Yeah, staying involved. Valanciunas will get a chance at the line.
And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line.
Shoot 2.
The free throw drops from Valanciunas.
More of a traditional center. Jonas Valanciunas can dominate the glass and capable of a double-double on any given night.
Looking at who's out there now for Sacramento. Domantas Sabonis. He's checked in for Saric. And it's Westbrook in for Monk. And he makes both free throws.
And he's showing a little more aggressiveness, getting himself to the line here in the second quarter.
Timeout called. Sacramento.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Yeah, I like the timeout here. The coaching staff needs to get these guys regrouped and refocused.
Denver will go for a different look here. Nikola Jokic has checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Gordon comes in for Watson. Strawther's checked in for Brown. And Jamal Murray is subbed in for Brown. Westbrook taking his time here.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Levine passes to Sabonis. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Westbrook. Oh, my goodness!
Oh, my. The artist behind many iconic throwdowns, Russell Westbrook, putting on a show.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. And here are the Nuggets. Outside Hardaway, launches it. Westbrook with the rebound. Sacramento has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Tonight, DeRozan has been an absolute menace. Once he gets cooking on offense, he keeps looking for his shot.
Now here's Murray. 5 points in the game. Denver moving it around. Pass to Hardaway. Here's Jokic. And he gets that one. 20 points for Nikola Jokic.
And he just makes it look so easy at times. Once Jokic gets going, there's almost no chance of slowing him down.
Here's Levine, a proven scorer in this league, averaging just over 25 a game. Now DeRozan. That shot makes him 7 for 14. He's been good tonight.
Yeah, they've had their hands full with DeRozan. He is scary when he gets it going.
Now here's Murray, averaging almost 23 points a contest. A fantastic offensive player. Hardaway on the wing. Gordon outside. Over DeRozan. And Gordon with the basket on the assist from Hardaway. Gordon's got 5.
Well, confidence isn't something that Gordon is lacking. He thinks his shot is there, so he just takes it.
To the right side. And here's Westbrook from the arc. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Denver, firmly in control with an impressive 28-point lead as the quarter ends. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. First on the menu is looking at what games will be coming up here shortly. For the Raptors, they'll be up against the Nets in Brooklyn. 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time is the tip-off.
These are solid teams, pretty close talent-wise.
Absolutely a sneaky good game that should be very entertaining.
And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Denver Nuggets.
A key part of this one, their bench production. Those guys can heat it up in a hurry. Give the starters a little rest. Can't ask for more than that.
Wash, rinse, repeat. You guys wouldn't understand that because it involves shampooing. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been a clinic out there by Nikola Jokic.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room because you're right. He's the problem right now.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Zach LaVine. Then it's Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Domantas Sabonis. And it's Westbrook in at the 2. That's Doug Christie's 5 as we get into the second half. That one goes. Count it. He's got 16.
Yeah, the patience that DeRozan can show in the pick and roll is what makes him so dangerous.
Pass to Brown. Now Jokic. He's guarded by Sabonis. Left side Murray. There's the 3. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic.
Score 3.
Jokic has got 5 assists in the game. Here's Schroeder. Here he goes. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Schroeder's got 9.
Well, hey, that's Schroeder's game. Using that lightning first step to get downhill.
Pass to Gordon. Outside Johnson. And another three for Denver.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Grant, I think it's safe to say Cam Johnson has really hit his stride lately.
Absolutely, B.A. He's seizing the opportunities he's been given, taking and making more shots, dropping more dimes. He's reaching another level of his game.
And here are the Nuggets now. After the Kings picked up a basket a moment ago. Murray from outside. And again, Denver with a 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
The Kings have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Westbrook with a screen on Gordon. Westbrook outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Well, that one didn't fall, but otherwise they've been excellent shooting the ball to start this half.
Murray passes to Jokic. Gordon outside. Down low. And there's Jokic on the assist by Gordon. Gordon's got his 4th assist in this one. Pass to Schroeder. Sacramento passing it around. Here's Westbrook. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Brown.
Another miss. At some point, they need to tap someone else for a boost offensively.
Murray passes to Jokic. That one's good for 2. Jokic has got 24 points.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Levine with a screen on Murray. DeRozan outside. Sinks the tray. DeRozan's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, he doesn't normally take a lot of threes. DeRozan picks his spots and just takes the threes he likes.
Gordon outside. Pass to Jokic. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Here's Levine. And Levine throws it down.
No surprise here. Levine loves pulling up the landing gear.
Outside Johnson. Now Jokic. Now Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Well, Gordon is known for his athleticism, and he loves rising up to throw it down.
Here's DeRozan. 19 points in the game. Clock at 6. Good work defensively by Gordon.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Now here's Jokic. He's got 24. Back to Gordon. Launches a 3. Called in by the Kings. And here's Schroeder. Sabonis outside. Sabonis with a screen on Gordon. Back to Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
At almost 7 feet tall, you gotta push Sabonis farther away. When you don't, he just dunks it with ease.
And they double up Jokic. Pass to Gordon. The 3 ball. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got assist number 5 here tonight. Westbrook outside. Schroeder, a screen on Brown. Westbrook, the pass to DeRozan. Takes a 13-footer. Another one falls for Sacramento.
Oh, the lost art of the mid-range jumper. DeRozan dialing it in.
Pass to Brown. Johnson for 3. And another 3 for Denver.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Now here's DeRozan. He's got 21. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
Wow, DeRozan, he's still got some juice in those legs.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. And it's Murray with the ball for Denver. It's off to L.A. after this game, where they'll face the Clippers. It's the second game of 3 on the road. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA. So what's the difference between the diehard fans and the casuals? Well, Kevin Durant said some fans get programmed to just think about free agency and drama, and they only care about the finals and players' legacies. But he's hoping the fans lock in on the game itself, not just the storylines. BA, back to you.
It's a good point. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Here's Sabonis, following that last three-pointer by Denver. Can't hit it from 12 feet. Murray against Schroeder. On the wing, Brown. From deep, Johnson nails it from beyond the arc. Johnson's got 9 points now in the second half.
And credit Brown, that was a nice find. He's expanded his passing game.
Schroeder finds Levine. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Denver moving it around. Gordon, the pass to Brown. Back to Jokic. Outside Murray. Puts up a 3. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. DeRozan passes to Schroeder. Outside Levine to stop the run. Out to Schroeder. Lets the 3 fly. Brown grabs the board.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Inside, here's Jokic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jokic has got 6 in the quarter.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
Now here's DeRozan. 23 points in the game. Sabonis. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Sabonis has got 13. Sabonis has gotten most of his shots to fall. He's 6 of 9. Gordon on the wing. Back to Murray. Outside Brown. Pass to Gordon. Outside Murray. Now here's Johnson. Outside Murray for 3. And again, Denver with a 3.
Yeah, that's Murray unleashing that smooth outside jumper.
And finished off by Westbrook.
Giving the crowd what they want. Westbrook leaps for the dunk with reckless abandon.
Pass to Brown. Now here's Johnson. He's covered by Levine.
2 minutes.
Gordon outside. Murray passes to Jokic. Outside Brown. Fires the 3. They get it back. Jokic's shot is good. Jokic has got 28 points for the game.
Yeah, Jokic, one of the league leaders in offensive rebounding throughout his career.
Westbrook, the pass to Sabonis. Outside Schroeder. And here is DeRozan. A minute 31 left in the third quarter here. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Outside Johnson. Gordon outside. From the arc. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic.
3 points.
He's got 13.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Picked by Sabonis. To the inside. And Sabonis slams it in.
One of the best in pick and roll action. Sabonis sets such a large screen. It's hard to defend him.
Now here's Brown. 15 points in the game. Pass to Gordon. Here's Murray. And here's Jokic. He's guarded by Sabonis. Here's Brown. And again, Denver with a 3.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Schroeder passes to DeRozan. Sabonis with a screen on Gordon. And Sabonis Just slams it in.
An underrated playmaker. I like seeing DeRozan share the ball like this.
Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
And things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Now here's Jokic. 28 points for him. Back to Gordon from behind the arc. And again, Denver with a three.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets. And they're up an insane amount going into the break. They've done a great job containing Westbrook. And with his explosiveness, that is not an easy task. Back after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And Denver, looking at who they've got to start the fourth. In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown. Johnson, the small forward, with Gordon holding down the four. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Schroeder against Murray. Eubanks, the pass to Schroeder. To the paint. And he jams it home with authority.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Pass to Gordon. Back to Murray. Johnson on the wing. Denver moving it around. Jokic is doubled. Jacks up a three. DeMar DeRozan grabs the miss. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. As players get bigger and faster, you think the league will have to widen the court at some point?
Well, B.A., I just don't think that's realistic, to be quite honest. And I think the reason is the league's all about money, right? I mean, it's a business. We've got to make money. And the arenas were all laid out. If you start making the court wider, you're going to take away rows of seats. Those are high-priced seats, B.A. We're not taking those away. I don't think widening the court is really realistic.
Here's DeRozan. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Now a timeout called by Denver.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just 1 or 2 major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
Denver will go for a different look here. Watson, he's checked in for Gordon. Jones comes in for Johnson. Hardaway's checked in for Brown. And it's Brown in for Jamal Murray. Denver has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Outside Jones. Lets it go from deep. Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been 1 step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's DeRozan. Here's Eubanks. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Right side Watson takes a 3. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got 3 assists tonight.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Hardaway on the wing. Pass to Jones. Here's Jokic. Eubanks defending. Jokic in the post. Eubanks is there. Jokic gets the bucket.
Well, he's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Schroeder passes to DeRozan. And so the NBA draft is now 2 days. How much of a difference do you think that makes, Grant?
You know, I think it shows the increasing importance of second-round picks. With teams up against the cap, they need that cheap depth. And also, it's an opportunity to get TV viewers over 2 days rather than just one.
Jones finds Jokic. It's Watson on the wing. Outside, Brown. Pass to Hardaway. Fires for three. And again, Denver with a three.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Schroeder passes to Ellis. Now DeRozan, defended by Watson. Fades back. And it's DeRozan missing.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Pass to Jokic. Outside Jones. Brown looking around. Now here's Jokic. It's stolen by Ellis. And here's Schroeder. Back to Ellis to win the drought. That one falls, coming off Schroeder's feed. Schroeder's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, that's a tough play to defend. Ellis with that high, quick release.
Brown against Schroeder. Outside Jones. Outside Brown. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Jokic. 4-3. And another 3 for Denver.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Here's DeRozan. And for most NBA teams, the draft is the best path to acquiring an NBA superstar. But it's not enough to get that high pick. You've got to get that one right, Stan.
Absolutely, B.A. And look, some of them are easy. Some of the top picks just stand out, and they're really, really easy. But some of them are very, very difficult, and especially as you move down even to the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th picks. And the guys that hit on those are the guys that end up with the stars.
DeRozan outside. Eubanks the screen to the middle. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Eubanks, he's got 6 points in the quarter. Brown with it. Outside Jones. Back to Brown. Denver moving it around. Outside Jones. The 3. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jones has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. DeRozan passes to Schroeder. It's blocked.
Yeah, and they're fighting to get back in this one, but unfortunately, he just keeps coming up empty.
Jokic passes to Hardaway. Jones from outside. Sacramento grabs the miss. Eubanks, he's got 4 rebounds now. Goes back up, and Monk lays it in.
Well, that's on the defense there. You can't give good scorers like Monk positioning inside.
And Brown has got the ball here for Denver. Outside Watson. Back to Brown. Pass to Watson. Now here's Hardaway. Monk with a steal. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's his first foul. And Sacramento with some changes. Domantas Sabonis, he's checked in for Eubanks. Levine comes in for Ellis. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Monk. Jonas Valanciunas has checked in for Denver. Outside Schroeder. Pass to DeRozan. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Denver.
Well, he's pressing right now, which can happen when you're trying to cut into a lead.
Schroeder passes to DeRozan. One thing you hear coaches like Steve Kerr say, let's not gift foul calls that you'd never tolerate in a pickup game. You agree?
I absolutely agree, B.A., and I think Steve Kerr has gotten that across to the league in the way guys officiate now, and I think that's good. Let's call fouls when a guy's trying to score or trying to make an offensive play and we actually foul him. Let's not reward guys when their only objective is to try to get fouled jumping into people. Well, for most of his career, Westbrook depended on his mid-range game. Now he rarely shoots from that area.
Pass to Valanciunas. Outside Jones, and here's Brown for three. Gets the three ball to go.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
On the wing, Levine. Sabonis with a screen on Jones. Down low. And Sabonis slams it in.
Well, this is a man who can stuff the stat sheet. Sabonis is lighting the scoreboard up tonight.
Pass to Hardaway. Now here's Valanciunas. He's guarded by Sabonis. Outside, Brown. Misses the three. Sacramento has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Picked by Sabonis. Levine passes to Sabonis, and the bucket is good. Sabonis has got 12 points here in the second half.
Yeah, this is Sabonis in his zone. He makes scoring in the paint seem almost effortless.
Pass to Valanciunas. Over Sabonis. From 13, Valanciunas can't get it to go. Well, the Kings shooting it at 52%. On the wing, DeRozan. Here's Levine. Good, and it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. DeRozan's got assist number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. So far, so good for Denver.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Nuggets.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
And they have to feel pretty good about themselves, taking the first 2 games of the season between these teams.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Nikola Jokic.
Yeah, we witnessed a special performance tonight. It's not just the triple-double, it's the example he set out there. Outstanding leadership.
And Peyton Watson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game for the Nuggets. Najee, he's checked in for Watson. Strawler comes in for Hardaway, and it's Pickett in for Brown. There's 47 seconds left in the game. Schroeder passes to Levine, and here is DeRozan. Valanciunas with a rebound.
Yeah, and he seems to have lost his rhythm all of a sudden. This has not been his quarter.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth. Pulls it. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce, who is now with our player of the game.
All right, thanks, B.A. Nikola, huge scoring output for you. How would you describe the night you had?
It was good. I think I scored a lot in the first quarter. The shot was going in, you know. I was shooting a little bit more, so my teammates were finding me and coach was driving play for me, so it was a good night for me.
I know you like to pass, but your team needs you to score early. Guys?
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And let's reveal our player of the game, Nikola Jokic.